This week on Inside Boulder News, Boulder's Public Library is Colorado's 2016 Library of the Year. Masquerading Munchkins are taking over the Pearl Street Mall, and Boulder researchers are turning beer into batteries. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your chance to share your stories, get involved, and keep up to date on all things Boulder. I'm Kristen Scovira. Well, it's one of the most popular places in Boulder, with nearly 1 million visitors every year. I'm talking about the city's very own public library, and the library's transformation has earned it high honors this year. A library is full of stories, but this one is a little different.
This is not the typical story that people are telling about libraries.
That's because Boulder's public library is not simply a place to check out books, it's simply the place to be.
We have always been a community gathering space. Boulder's support for the public library has been phenomenal in terms of visits.
That's David Farnan, the Library and Arts Director, who says it's all about creating strong and lasting partnerships, like the Boulder Farmers Market, the Jaipur Literature Festival, and the local tech community.
I don't know that it's something that necessarily that we're doing alone. It's the fact that the community is here. When you come to the library, the place is popping. I mean, there are programs going on in the children's room. There are people who are looking for space for quiet reflection. The cafe is always jumping.
The numbers are up across the board. There are 1 million visitors every year. New borrowers are up almost 17%, and ebook circulation, that's up almost 30%.
You know, our numbers have been phenomenal. So we have seen over the last year 140% increase in program attendance. Building 61 alone has had over 16,000 people in it.
That's really cool.
9 patent applications have emerged from Building 61, and we've only been open for 9 months.
Building 61 is the library's makerspace, where the only limitation is your own imagination.
High tech and low tech. So there's a lot of textile equipment. We have screen printing, we have weaving, we have sewing.
More than 1,000 people attended the grand opening.
And there's nothing we won't try. So we've tried basically everything in Building 61.
This story of success is far from over. David says it only motivates them to do more. For more information on the Boulder Public Library and its many programs, visit boulderlibrary.org. Voter service centers are open and ready to take your vote. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're not sure if you're actually registered to vote, you can check your voter registration status online at bouldercountyvotes.org. Or you can text the word Colorado or simply CO to 2VOTE. That's 28683. Drive-by locations will open November 4th. There are also 24-hour boxes spread throughout the city. If you do decide to vote in person, don't forget to bring a valid ID, but no matter what you do, just be sure to get your ballot turned in on time, November 8th. Colorado does not have a registration deadline, so you can register up to and on Election Day. But remember, Monday, October 31st is the deadline to register for a mail-in ballot or make changes to your registration. For frequently asked questions and service center locations, you can visit bouldercountyvotes.org. As you may know, Colorado is home to hundreds of breweries, and each one uses water to make their beer, producing thousands of gallons of waste. But here in Boulder, researchers are brewing up a new way to turn dirty water into better batteries. Tyler Huggins is a Boulder-based scientist who's not afraid to get his hands dirty.
I mean, as long as they're brewing, they're going to have this wastewater stream.
This is Tyler fishing out wastewater from beneath Avery Brewing Company. The brewery agreed to share their dirty water for the advancement of science and sustainability.
They've all been really responsive. Most brewers are very progressive, very environmentally conscious.
Wastewater is not in short supply. It takes about 7 barrels of water to make 1 barrel of beer.
And that can be even up to like 12.
Tyler and his research partner, Justin Whiteley, have created a way to turn this dirty water into an organic material used to power batteries.
We are trying to make advanced carbon materials, or electrodes for batteries, using a living filamentous fungus as a template.
This is the fungus. It grows quickly, feeding off the sugars in the beer.
So this actually works has dual benefits. So one, we can grow this template, basically our material, in this sugar-rich growth medium and produce lots of biomass and ultimately lots of material. And then we also can clean the water in the process and kind of have this full cycle benefits.
Once the fungus is big enough, the researchers dry it out and bake it until it looks like this, a block of carbon material, which becomes nearly half of a lithium-ion battery.
So most conventional batteries are made out of graphite. This is mined from these large deposits and primarily done in China. So we actually have no current production of graphite in the United States.
Tyler says replacing graphite with this new material could change the energy industry, helping to fuel the future, like electric cars.
There is enough volume there that we could provide a material to someone like Tesla, for example, and we could give them a consistent supply of it.
Calling all paranormal investigators, this is your reminder to grab your goggles and your proton packs and help the Boulder Public Library stave off the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Friday Film Social is taking us ghost hunting this Friday, October 28th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. with a special supernatural screening of the classic Ghostbusters.
In honor of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, we are going to have a gourmet marshmallow bar for everyone who's coming.
No job is too big, no fee is too big.
And we also have the Fort Collins Ghostbusters Club coming, and they are bringing their Ecto vehicle.
80s attire or Halloween costumes are very much encouraged.
That would be really ideal, would be that the public would come in costume in one way, shape, or form, or perhaps hollering out, like maybe when that secretary gets up, Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
The screening will take place in the library's Canyon Theater. For more information, visit the Boulder Public Library's website at boulderlibrary.org. The Halloween fun doesn't stop there. Every year, downtown Boulder is invaded by thousands of tiny ghosts and goblins. They're pretty adorable. I'm talking, of course, about the annual Munchkin Masquerade, where fairies and princes, superheroes, and animals trick-or-treat all along Pearl Street. This year, more than 100 spots will be handing out treats. This event is put together by the Downtown Boulder Partnership, a nonprofit dedicated to the preservation and enhancement of downtown Boulder. The 2016 Munchkin Masquerade is Monday, October 31st from 3 to 6 p.m. You can download a treat stop map and find more information online at boulderdowntown.com. And we didn't forget our furry friends. The city's Open Space and Mountain Parks Department will host its regular Halloween event for dogs Sunday, October 30th. Dress up your pet and head to Cherryvale Trailhead from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Your dogs can do tricks and you can give them free treats and other dog-friendly goodies courtesy of OSMP, all while enjoying the beautiful fall colors on city open space. For more information, check out osmp.org. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. If you have pictures, news tips, or events you'd like to see featured, we'd love to hear from you. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.